on YouTube, a lot of people do review videos for prop firms, and it usually just read off of the um, the website, the main page of the website, which is fine. I have no problem with that. But you don't really get the full value of the review because from where I'm from, when you review something, that means you've used it, right? And in this video, I'm not just going to be reviewing the front end pips. I'm going to be showing you my challenge account. I'll be showing you my funding pips dashboard and my results so far. That'll just be like an added value to this video. So you're not just going to be getting the generic review that everybody do on YouTube. You're going to be getting an inside updates as well. So I'll be showing you my dashboard. We'll be going through the video. We'll be going through the funding pitch prop firm. We'll be going through their costs, their rules and regulations, what I like about them, what I think they can do better, and why I think you should or you shouldn't use it. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. If you're looking for a prop firm to trade with, um, I would suggest the first thing you do is actually check their reviews online, and usually you can get that on Trustpilot. So I would go straight to Google Trustpilot, and this is Funding Pips reviews on Trustpilot. They have an excellent review. They have over 1,400 reviews on Trustpilot with a 4.8 stars. That's close to 5 stars. That's pretty impressive for not so much of a popular prop firm. Here you say they have 91% 5-star reviews, and that's pretty impressive. 91% 5-star reviews. Some of the popular ones don't even have 91% 5-star reviews. Like I said, I promised to take you to my dashboard and show you my actual challenge that I am currently taking while I'm shooting this video. Probably before I post this video, I probably have passed it, hopefully. But I'm currently in the second phase, and I'm over the halfway stage of the second stage. So I just have a few percent to go, probably like less than 2%. But without saying too much, let me show you my dashboard. So here is my funding pips challenge dashboard, and as you can see, here is the first stage that is written past. This is the FP evaluation. This is the second stage. This one is currently ongoing. This one is passed already. And if I just click on the first stage, let me just quickly log in here. If you go to the first stage of my challenge, you see it's written here past. This is the information that they give you after you pass the first stage, just to tell you that it will take probably like 24 hours for them to automatically process your second stage credentials for you. I took this challenge. I started on the 8th of November, ended on the 14th of November. I think it took me like 4 days. So I think 2 days within this date is the weekend. So I traded it for probably like 4 days. And the interesting thing about this stage was the target was 8%, and I ended the challenge of phase one with 12.79%, almost 13%. So that was crazy. You know, hopefully I can replicate that on the second phase. But this is Forex, doesn't happen all the time. Yeah, so this is the first stage. I'm not going to go through all the stats on my dashboard. if you want to see that, I'll probably leave a link to a video I did about, more detailed information about my challenge. The profit target 8%. I ended up with 12%. I did 28,000. The target was 27,000. So I did over $1,000 extra for the first phase. Yeah, and also the first phase, you can see 15 trades here. That's pretty much because every phase, every position I take, I usually place two trades. I divide my risk into two, and I have two take profit levels. So that's why it's 15 trades. But uh, technically, it's just like probably like 7 trades or 8 trades thereabout. So for the phase two, I've taken 2 trades so far, and I've traded just one day, and we are. Let me go into the phase two for you to see. This is the phase two. I'm currently sitting at 25,783 on equity. My profit is 3.14%, so I'm up 3.14%. And mind you, the phase two on funding pips is 5%. So I just need to get 5% to get funded right now, guys. This is my first prop firm challenge ever. I've never taken a prop firm challenge before. It's usually my personal account, but I decided to give it a try because why not, right? So I'm up 3 point something percent, so I just need like 1.8 something percent to complete the second stage, and I'll be funded. So this is just one day trade. I have $466 left to pass this challenge, guys. So if you're watching this, pray for me. Wish me all the best, because if I get funded, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I did it. And I already share some of my trades on my channel. So if you've not seen some of the trade I took for the first stage, you can check my channel. I'll probably leave a link to the description in this video, or probably leave it somewhere at the top right or left of this video. So if you don't see it at the top, probably check the description. I'll leave a link to some of my trades, my live analysis, my live results that I take on my first stage and my second stage. So yeah, so that's that. This is my dashboard. It comes with a lot of metrics. You can see your average losses, your average win amounts. You can see your win ratio. Right now I'm on 100% because I've just taken technically one trade. Yeah, it's 2 trades, but like I said, I take 2 positions on every trade. With that out of the way, now you've seen the dashboard. This is how it looks. When you pass the first stage, they give you your credentials for your second stage, and they use a very good broker. And this is the first time I'm using them. They're called Blackpool. They say it's one of the best brokers around, and so far I think I would recommend them even without a prop firm. I've not gotten any problems so far. Well, I'll talk about that later, shall. Like I said, pray for your boy. This is my challenge account. I need to get funded. So with that out of the way, let's go straight into the funding pips and what they have to offer. This is the interface of funding pips. They come across pretty clean, I would say. These are some key highlights here. Trade the way you want. You can use EAs, you can trade during news, you can hold during news, you can place your trade 1 minute, 2 minutes before the news, and hold over the weekend. Use any lot size that you can. And everybody has different strategies they trade with, and it's not, I would say it's not fair to put some certain rules for traders, because you're just limiting some certain traders to go outside of their trading plan. So for funding pips, I would say they do a very good job at allowing you to trade the way you want. This phrase here, trade the way you want, I would say it's 100% true. On limited trading days, you can decide not to trade if you you don't want to trade, you don't have to trade. So for their scaling plan, um, it's interesting. They have a scaling plan where you can scale to up to $2 million. If you request for payouts up to a certain amount of time, they'll move you to a certain level, a certain class of traders. If you, I think if you get payouts for up to 14 times, you get put in a hot seat, and that hot seat would give you a whole lot of advantages. Like you get your daily drawdowns increased, your maximum drawdown to be increased. You get a profit split of over 90%. So, um, in other words, the more successful you get with funding pips, the more money you're going to make. That's just simple and plain. So, the payout system, you can get paid out every 5 days if you want to, 80% profit split. Um, Say once a trader earns a hot seat in our firm, the trader receives on-demand payouts with a 90% profit split. The payouts are processed using bank transfers and crypto. So this is the evaluation stage. They have two phases, like most other prop firms have. They have the student phase and they have the practitioner phase. So the student phase is the phase one. And that's the one I just showed you where I passed. And the second phase is the practitioner phase, which is the phase I am right now. So trading period is unlimited, like we've seen. Minimum trading days, no minimum trading days. Maximum daily loss is 5%. Maximum loss is 10%. Profit target for phase one is 2,000. Profit target for phase two is 1,250. And the leverage 1 to 100, fine by me. I don't know if you need more than that. For funded pips, there are no refunds because they give you a limited trading days. So what I've come to realize is most prop firms that give refunds, they give minimum trading days. You understand? So you have to pass it before a certain time and stuff like that. And maybe if you fail it but have a profit, they can give you a refund, or you can get a free account, or you can get a discount or stuff like that. But for funding pips, there's no refund, and they just give you an unlimited trading days. But if you do fail the challenge, I think if you fail the first phase, I think you have up to like 15% discount. If you fail the second phase, I think you have up to like 20 or 25% discount thereabout. So that's how they operate, and for me, that's fine because I'm not planning to lose the challenge in the first place. But if it's an issue for you, then you have to just consider that fact. Then the cost of a 25K account, which is what I am trading right now, is $139. I've been through a whole lot of prop firms, trust me. And I don't think there's a prop firm out there that will give you a 25K account for $139 or $140. Let me see. I don't think there's one. If you have one that would give you a 25K account for less than $139 with the Trustpilot ratings of 4.8, then please leave it in the comment section below and let me know, and I'll check it out as well. So if you come up here, you see they have a 5K account. That's $32. The 5K account is $32, guys. Or you could decide to do the $10,000 for $60, or the $50,000 account for $239. I think for other prop firms, this goes over over $300, $350 thereabout. Then for the $100,000 account, which is the maximum that they offer in funding pips, is $400. For the cost, you can't beat it. Funding pips, I'll give them number one on that one. Trading objectives, like we said, we've gone through that. Like I mentioned earlier, they use black bull markets as their broker, and Black Bull Markets, if you check it out, check the reviews out, it's one of the best brokers in the market actually. But however, like I said, I'll give you my honest review. However, I did notice one thing, and that is on a certain day, the day I passed the first stage, um, I had a buy position on the, I think, GBP USD market, and the news came up, and it started going my way, it started going my way, it started going my way, and I was like, man, I want to close it. If you remember, I passed the first stage with over 4% extra, and it wasn't intentional, actually, to be honest. I already passed the stage with 27,000 and a little bit over 500 extra on top. I was trying to close it, but during that news period, it, it wasn't closing. Then it refreshed itself. And by that time, I was up like $2,000. So that's why you see the extra, 1,000 extra. I was over 500 before I tried to close it, 500 extra on the challenge, but it couldn't close. And by the time it refreshed itself and came back, I was up like $2,000. So if that was a funded account already, I would say, I wouldn't have complained about that. I think that was the only time I've seen, anything close to a glitch with Blackpool, and that was during the news period, and that was only once because I did have other trades that were during the news period, but I never witnessed anything like that again. So that was just a one-off, and also the plus, the good thing about it is even though I never contacted Funding Pips about that or anything, they actually sent me a mail that same day to apologize for that small glitch that happened, and they took all responsibility. In fact, they said if there was any losses during that period, they were going to refund you that loss, or they were going to strike out that loss from your trade, and if it affected you negatively, that would have been on them, and they were going to resolve that. So that was good to see from them. That means they are on top of their game. They are, they actually value their clients and their customers. So I give them that one. Customer service. That brings me to customer service. Actually, customer service so far, they don't have any live chatting ability on Funding Pips, but um, they do respond quickly to messages and emails. So right now, the only way to contact them is through emails. And I actually, before I started, I contacted them about their IP rules, and trading with multiple devices and stuff like that. I don't know if I could show you that email here. So, they actually responded um, very, very quickly, and they were like, "Yeah, the daily drawdown limit is equity based, um, or balance based, whichever is higher. The maximum drawdown is 10% of the initial balance. It is static." So, like I told you, I'm not just reading off of the website. I actually contact these people. I actually get information from them and all that type of stuff. So they told me this, personally. The total drawdown for the account is static, but the daily drawdown is which is higher between your balance and your equity. So then for the IP thingy, you can trade with different IP addresses. However, the region must remain the same. So I can trade with different IPs, but for my region, if I'm traveling, for instance, if I'm leaving my state and going to another state, I have to pretty much inform them there about that. Hey, I'm going to this state, and I'll be trading from here, so my IP is going to change, and I don't know. They probably have a way of verifying that, and not having an issue with it. So I don't think you're going to have an issue with that if you just contact them and tell them that this is what you're doing. Rules and regulations. What are their rules and regulations? So let's go to their rules and regulations. For the evaluation stage, which is the practitioner and the student phase, you can actually trade the news however you want to. You can hold your trades however you want to. But for the master account, that's the funded account, you can't place a trade 2 minutes before the news and 2 minutes after the news, or close a trade 2 minutes before the news and 2 minutes after the news. You understand? So if the news, and this is just red alert news, if the news is 1:30, you can't you can open a trade actually at 1:28 and close it 2 minutes after, but whatever you make from that trade is going to be deducted. It won't You won't violate the account totally, but whatever trade you make, if it's a profitable trade, it is going to get deleted from your and deducted from your balance eventually. But if it's a losing trade, it's going to count against you. So if you trade the news, if that's one of your strategies that you use, you put that into consideration as well. I don't think there are a lot of prop firms out there that allow you to trade the news anyhow you like it. There's always a restriction around news, especially red alert news and stuff like that. So always keep that in mind. Check your forex factory every day before you trade. You should be doing that normally, even as not as a trader or trading your own personal account. Instruments, you can trade forex, crypto, indices, metal, energies with raw spread, and the commission is just $2 per standard lot. What else? Payouts up to plus 80% profit split, on demand payouts of 90% profit split. That's when you get to the hot seat, like we mentioned before. So for the hot seats, you have access to on demand payments for financial flexibility. You can get up to 90% profit split. You can get access to up to $2 million in capital. Maximum drawdown would be increased to 14%. Daily drawdown would be increased to 7%. And monthly bonuses. So if you have a 25K account, if you do get to the hot seat, they'll give you $300. Merging of account. This is having multiple accounts, like we said. Refunds. All traders who pass phase one and phase two receive a refund of their fees with their fourth payout. So whatever you pay for your challenge during your fourth payout, they're going to give you that refund back. Inactivity, they don't have a minimum time that you can trade. However, they'll advise that you don't stay inactive for over 30 days. Then for your IP, this is important as well. So you don't buy an account and give somebody else somewhere to trade it for you, because they will find out. They know your IP, they know where you're trading from, and you have to use the same IP you used to register for the account. So yeah, that's the rules and regulations for funding pips. If I'm not forgetting anything, the main features of funding pips, I would say for me, is the dashboard is the dashboard that I think even without a challenge account, I would like to have for my own personal references. You have pretty much all what a professional trader would need. In terms of keeping his own records and stats. And this is also my observations as well. Unlimited trading days. It's affordable. I would recommend this for people with limited funds, and you want to get started with a prop firm, but you want to start somewhere. You can start with a 5K account. That's just $30. You can start with a 10K account. That's just like $60. So it's very affordable. I forgot to mention something. They actually have a monthly challenge that they offer their traders. So if I go back to the dashboard, let me even see the prices. Let's go to view. Let's see the competition while we are on it. So right now, this is the leaderboard. Let me see if I can find the prizes. Okay, prizes. So the first prize, 100K evaluation plus $1,500. So that's crazy. 100K account plus $1,500 cash. Second prize, 100K account plus $1,200. Third prize, the same with $1,000. Fourth prize, just the account. Fifth prize, 50K account. Sixth prize to 10th prize, 25K account. 11th prize to 20th prize, 10K account. You know, 13 random participants ranked from 4th place to 1,000th place will receive a cash compensation of $100. So it just makes it more interesting, if you ask me. It doesn't take anything away, and it's free. You could just join. You just see here the right join. Even though if I click join, that to tell me that the capacity is full already at 5,000. So maybe I'll be looking out for December challenge, and maybe I can get myself up on the leaderboard as well. So if you're just starting out, if you're new, you're thinking of you've done your you've been a month, 2 months, 3 months into trading, a year, 2 years, you're used to the demo account and you want to go into live market. I'll suggest before you put your money in the live market, you could just take $30 or $50 out or $60 out and get a 10K challenge. It's pretty much how you'll be trading in the first place, but now it's going to sharpen your brain, sharpen your psychology and your strategy as well, to consider the important things of trading. And now that's not just for funding pips, that's for trading in general, and prop firms in general. Because the idea of giving you all this regulations and rules is, to me, it makes you a better trader. So yeah, I do recommend getting a prop firm account, whether it's funding pips or not. But if you're just starting out, or you're looking for your first prop firm to get your feet wet, I would recommend funding pips because trust me, they have all it takes for you to get it going. For you to get the ball rolling, for you to start getting those payouts, bro. Those payouts very 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 important. And by the way, if you if you want to get funding pips, I'll leave a link in the description of this video to get funding pips. If you use that link, you can get a I think a 5 or 10% discount of whatever challenge that you're trying to take. So depending on when you intend to buy a challenge, regardless of any other discounts or promo that funding pips might be doing at that time, maybe they are doing a 20% discount, 10% discount. If you use my code, you are going to get an extra, I think, 5 to 10% discount as well. So there you have it. That's my honest review for funding pips. Go ahead and check it out for yourself. Link in description. Like, subscribe, leave a comment in case you have questions. For now, I say, make that bag, kill it, and don't stop for nothing. Peace.